Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Hbar family. Thank you for all your support. Let's analyze and take a look at what's happening with Hbar as of August the 10th and what we could be expecting going into Sunday morning. So looking across the board, a few coins that are up right now. Chainlink having a great day, KCS, KuCoin, native token also up, Radium, Arrow, but the majority of the market is seeing a little bit of a retracement, and I will explain, of course, why that is happening. But a continuous reminder for everyone that if you're looking at the last 2 to 3 days, we are seeing the market making its way towards the upside, which is great to see. And as far as Hbar is concerned, it is up about 8.2%. But as of recording this update, 25.8 cents is the price, down about 4% in Bitcoin and USD. Valuation just below $11 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at $374 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So we spoke about how dominance was pulling down yesterday. So since our last update, a lot ended up happening. We actually went down to 59.73%. So we have opened the door, below the 60% mark. Even though we are sitting above 60% right now, I think that's totally okay. The fact that we have broken below 60% and have introduced ourselves to the likes of 59.76%, I think this is exactly what we want to see happening. And what's even more exciting is the fact that dominance is plummeting the way it is, going into the month of September, where a lot of people are projecting, the FOMC meeting to take place, and we finally to see a rate cut. And of course that is going to be quite a bullish for the broader market. And I think the lower the dominance, the better it is for altcoins, and we're already starting to see altcoins really starting to heat up. But obviously today's the weekend. On the weekend, CME futures are closed, and we need to keep that factor in mind, which a lot of people tend to forget. But again, your boy Crypto ZX got you covered with that reminder. Looking at BTC, on the other hand, Bitcoin actually broke out today. Bitcoin went up to the 118,728 during Saturday morning, but we did see this retracement. You can see this for yourself. We actually came down to 117,000. Again, a resistance that we were facing over the last 24 hours. You can see for ourselves that exact same level played as a support for us. So far so good, guys, for BTC. But the fact that we did see this flush is the reason why the dominance did go up, which of course has caused the broader market to see a retracement. But if you're looking at Hbar right now, again, Hbar is not going to be an exception. Hbar is going to react to the broader market, and right now we can see that really happening. But I want you guys to focus on Hbar on the hourly perspective, because hourly perspective gives us a better picture. So you can see this for yourself. We're actually getting more confirmation than ever, and of course that is for this key resistance. You guys know on the Crypto ZX channel, I try to tell you guys, to start looking for confirmations. When you're doing analysis, look for confirmation. If you think of something, then you want to have to see if that confirmation really fits your way of thinking. And don't look for just one confirmation. You need to see it multiple times happen. And of course, for us specifically, this has happened countless of times. But I can see once again, we touched right at the neckline. We actually even briefly went above here. But again, if Bitcoin is going to see that retracement, dominance is going to go up. It's no exception. Hbar is going to react. So right at that key resistance itself, which we retested for the first time since the end of July. So we're looking at about 10 days, since the lap price was above this key range. But if you want to put this into perspective, we saw a pullback of about 6.36%. So imagine the longs that got liquidated. And again, this is where you want to have the continuous reminder to stay away from leverage trading platforms, because moves like this could wipe out your positions. I know there's a lot of bonuses that, again, I'm not naming any specific exchange, because I would never do that, but there are exchanges out there that try to get users to come and trade on their platforms, because they're giving you some sort of a sign-up bonus. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. 99.9% of the time, you will get your positions wiped out. And I'm totally against it. I've shared this on my channel countless of times, been offered thousands and thousands of dollars, to offer, these platforms, but I would never do so, because I am totally against them. But anyhow, as much as I have said that in the past, I don't care if I'm going to have to say it a million times more. If I can steer people away from it, I will be happy, because trust me, this market is very, very volatile. A lot of manipulation tend to happen, and this is where your positions could be at risk. But anyhow, you're looking at a correction, of course, but right now the price is trying to obviously bounce with Bitcoin momentum. I don't think this is the end of the world situation. We are going to, the fact that we have also retested this key resistance, I still do personally project that, we are coming back to this range sooner than a lot of people realize. If you want to put this into perspective, only a move of about 4%, and this can happen much quicker than a lot of people realize. And of course, turning this into support, I am obviously looking forward to the 0.50 zone. So we're going to take it one step at a time. Obviously, people are very fast to talk about, oh, crypto ZX, when are we going to see the yearly highs retested? When are we going to see the all-time high retested? Baby steps. We need to obviously break into the 0.50, and then we'll take it from there. Thank you for all your support from the bottom of my heart. I'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.